Girlfriend, is your direct sales business going a little bit slower than what you had planned? Well, you may wonder if there's one question that you can ask to potentially get three types of leads. I'm going to share that with you today in today's video. You will be dazed, glazed, and amazed how this could work and make your business really grow. We'll see you inside. Hi there, my name is Ingafay, and I am a confidence coach for female coaches, authors, speakers, and home-based business owners. In today's video, we are going to share exactly what type of question is going to give you these three answers. You will be dazed, glazed, and amazed by this because this is probably something that you have never been taught from one of your direct sales uplines. In addition to that, we'll talk about the different leads that you could get from this one question. And then last but definitely not least, girlfriend, we're going to actually give you the framework for the question so you can make it and use it for your specific direct sales product or service. Let's do this, shall we? So let's talk about what type of question that this is that you're going to ask. Typically, when you are out meeting people, if you're doing it in an in-person type of situation or even online, you're asking a direct question to that specific person. And they're either going to give you a yes or a no. And based on their answer, you will be able to proceed. If they give you a yes, of course, you may be able to ask another question. And if you gave you a no, that would definitely be another opportunity for you to ask the question in a different way. Well, the great thing that I love about this question is it's not just a yes or no answer. It actually can be four answers in one. And three of those answers can actually lead to leads. Now, have you ever considered anything like this? Just think about how fast your business can grow if you could get three leads, potential leads out of one question. It would be so much faster than just asking one question, which either is going to be a yes or a no. It can definitely change your business and just make it that much better and helping you really build it faster. And then just think about it from the aspect of duplication. If you're not only able to do this yourself, but then to teach your team how to do this, how fast your business would grow. So I would love for you to comment below. What kind of impact would this one question have on your business if you were really truly able to master it and then teach it to your team members? Share that with us below in the comments. We would love to know what you're thinking. So now we're going to talk about the three answers that you could potentially get from this question. Well, you may be thinking, how can one question give you three answers? Well, this one question is basically asking for a referral, but based on the answers that you could get three different leads. So let me break this down for you. What the question is I'm curious. And I'm just going to use this for my particular business. And this is the question. I'm curious. Do you know anyone that hates wrinkles and wants to look more youthful? What is the answer to this particular question I just asked? One answer would be yes. And the yes could be one of two things. The yes could be, yeah, I'm interested, the person that you're talking to, or it could be someone else that they know that could be interested. So because the way you ask the question, you are not only just talking to the person that's in front of you, but you're also asking about their network of people that they know as well because of the way you asked it. So you could get two potential yes out of this. The second answer could potentially be, no one comes to mind, but if someone does, I'll let you know. So what this will lead you to is having a potential lead in the future. If you did and then some and was able to follow up with that person to find out later on if they could think of someone, if someone else had come to mind after you left their presence. So you have the person in front of you that you could talk to, the person that the other person knows, or a future lead that the person may come up with as a result of interacting with some other people or someone just coming to mind when you ask the particular question. So the leads that you're getting from this particular question are going to be what I call hot quality leads, because these people obviously want what you can provide, your product or service provides. And as a result of that, they're are not even, they're not just wanting it, they're wanting to take action on it, which means they're ready to spend money. Why talk to people that you have to convince that your product and service is awesome? Why not talk to people that already know that your product and service are awesome and willing to take the action? So those are the three answers. The yes, the maybe I'll have to think about it. That's the future lead. And then they say, no, not me, but I do know a sister or a cousin or a friend that would be interested. And of course, the last but not least answer would be no. And then no would not be a lead for you. But you have, when you ask the question in this type of manner, you can potentially get the lead. And it's because you're asking for a referral. So you're not asking directly that person, are they interested? You're asking if they know of anyone. And that's how you get 3 leads more so than just one. So before I move on to the actual framework of this question that can be used for any product or service, I want to remind you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We upload a video every Thursday for your viewing pleasure, and we don't want you to miss a beat. So be sure to subscribe. Just click the link below. So now let's talk about the framework of the question that I just asked. The first is I'm just kind of setting the question up as saying, I'm curious, because essentially that's why you're asking the question. So you're setting the question up to tell them that you're curious. So that's first thing. The next thing that you're asking them is if they knew somebody and that has a certain problem. And it's very key to make sure that you're asking about the problem that the person has more so than the benefits that your product offers. Now, why is that important? Because when you tell somebody about the benefits, it is all about you. You know, my company has 10,000 scientists on staff, and they have spent over $13 billion on this patent to make sure that we give you the latest and greatest skincare technology that's ever known to man. A person that wants to eliminate the wrinkles on their face could care less about all of that stuff that I just said, that I literally just made up just to exaggerate the point. They just want a product that's going to help them look younger and feel better about themselves. They could care less about all the scientific research. They could care less about the scientists and the number of people on staff at your particular direct sales company. They just want the problem that they have to go away. And if your product is made to help them get their desired result, they're all for it. And I think that's what we have to remember. So when we focus on our clients' problems, the focus is on them and not us. But when we focus on the benefits that our product provides, the focus is on us and not them. And we all know that we're all selfish and it's all about us. So we have to make sure that the focus is on the right person, which is the potential client or the client we already have. So we want to nurture that relationship by helping them feel special and keep the focus on them and not us. So how do we do that? We ask them about a problem that would potentially resonate with them. For example, if you have someone that's overweight, you meet someone, and I won't say you meet someone that's overweight. I'll say you see someone, you're talking to them, because it's real. Remember, it's not about the person that's standing in front of you. It's about who they know. That's really what it comes down to. And if it happens to be that person that's standing in front of you, that's just great. So if that person wants to lose weight, and you say, well, do you know any people that want to lose weight and are willing to do whatever are willing to find a program that helps them lose weight gradually? That person may say, yeah, I know somebody, it's me. Or they may say, oh no, my sister-in-law is interested in that. She would probably love to hear more about that. Then that's what we call a hot lead. And those are the leads that are going to help us really grow our business fast, more so than slow, because we don't have to convince those people that they need what we have. They already want what we have and are willing to take the action to get it. Another example is I had a girlfriend of mine that I was talking to, and I just asked her if she knew of anyone that hated wrinkles and wanted to have more of a youthful appearance, just what I just told you earlier. And she said, oh yeah, girl, all my girlfriends want that. I said, well, let me preface this. I know people may want it, but are they willing to take the action to get it? So when I made that clarification, the list got a little bit smaller as a result of that, because a lot of people talk the talk, but they don't want to walk the walk. So when you're asking this question, the framework is this: do you know someone that has XX problem and is willing to take the action to get their desired result? So that's what I want you to think about when you are coming up with these, basically a referral type question. I'm curious, do you know someone that's paying high insurance premiums and wants a lower rate? How about that? Do you know someone that doesn't have a good meal plan right now that wants to take better care of themselves so they can be around longer to participate in their kids' activities? Just remember the framework. It's, do you know someone with a specific problem that your product or service solves and that are willing to take the action to get her done? That's really what you're asking. And if you continue to ask those type of questions, you will get the answers that you need that really hones in into your perfect candidate or your perfect lead. Leads are the lifeline to any direct sales business, and I would love to help you to get the leads that you want so you can ask the right question to determine immediately if the person is a potential prospect for you or a no-go, or they know somebody that may be a potential prospect for you. So what I would highly recommend is that you check out the description and find the Expert Trilogy, where we go over several ways to generate leads on social media. It will give you an opportunity to be able to ask these type of questions more so you can find more potential clients faster by asking the right question. If you're interested in that Expert Trilogy, be sure to click the link in the description. And as always, thanks for watching and bye for now.